Welcome to Understanding Employer Rules and Policies for Staying Focused on the Job, Part 2. In this lesson, you will learn about using the company's computers and Wi-Fi, social media and work, what to do when friends drop by, and when you finish your tasks. Lou Holtz was a head coach for 34 years, both on the college level and in the NFL. He was one of the most successful coaches ever and was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. He said, "I follow 3 rules. Do the right thing, do the best you can, and always show people you care." Those are 3 great goals for staying focused at work. Make sure you know your employer's policy about the company's computers and using their Wi-Fi. If you are not sure, always ask a supervisor, not just any coworker. It is your responsibility to be careful with any electronics you use while at work. Sometimes accidents happen, and other times things break or get lost because we were not careful. It's best to always be honest with your supervisor about what happened. Be sure to let them know right away about any issues with technology. Remember, company computers are meant to be used for your job, not for your own personal use. Some employers do allow a small amount of personal use on the company's computers throughout the workday. Other employers will allow it while you are on breaks. Before you use a company computer for personal reasons, though, keep in mind that employers have the right to monitor their company's devices and any personal devices connected to their Wi-Fi. For security reasons, when you are using the company's computers, it is important you don't click on any suspicious links in emails or on websites because they could harm the device and your employer's network. Also, be careful what you choose to download. Make sure the attached files you open from emails are from a trusted source before you open or download them. When you are finished with the computer, make sure to log out and put it to sleep or shut it down, and always store electronics securely. Most companies have a social media policy encouraging you to use social media responsibly. This policy is meant to protect both you and the organization. Make sure you are familiar with what this policy says and that you understand its consequences. Statistics show about half of employers use social media to check on their current employees, and most of those have found something on social media that caused them to write up or even fire an employee. Keep in mind, texts, pictures, emails, and internet activity can be seen and monitored when using company computers, company phones, and on personal devices connected to the company Wi-Fi. Be aware that when you share a picture on social media, even through private messaging, you no longer own that picture. Anyone who gets the picture can alter it or share it. You have no rights if you posted the picture or sent it to someone. Once you share it, the picture is out of your control, and pictures do stay on the internet forever. Even if you delete your original post, anyone could have downloaded it or taken a screenshot. Also, be very careful about what you post online about your employer, coworkers, customers, and the job in general. Many companies have rules against posting anything about the company or their customers. Workers have been fired for posting videos or comments about coworkers and customers. You shouldn't be on social media during your shift at work anyway, but definitely avoid posting about a coworker, customer, or employer while you are at work. The best way to protect yourself is to either not post at all or to keep what you post positive, professional, and to always protect confidentiality. Just because a friend drops by doesn't mean you can stop working. Your employer expects you to be actively working and on task for your entire shift. If someone you know does show up unexpectedly during your shift, you should keep your personal conversation short. Don't distract others. Stay professional and get back to work right away. If you want to spend time with the person who stopped by, you could ask your supervisor for permission to take your break at that time. Also, you need to have a good attitude and accept their answer if they said no. If you are planning to meet up with someone during your break, it is best to have them wait for you outside so they don't cause a distraction. What should you do when you have finished your assigned tasks and you still have time on the clock? Maybe you're a cashier with no customers in your line, or maybe you're a waiter, but it's a slow night. Maybe you just completed your tasks faster than expected. Your first instinct might be to pull out your phone or to start a personal conversation with coworkers. Remember though, your employer expects you to be on task and to be productive for your whole shift. They don't want you to be distracted or to distract others. So if you finish early, you need to ask your supervisor what more you can do. If your supervisor isn't available to ask right away, you could also ask your coworkers how you could help them. Then, when your supervisor becomes available, tell them what you've done and ask what to do next. Now that you have completed Module 4, please complete the recommended follow-up activity with your YES Career Counselor.